Midwinter in Yellowstone demands a brutal, energetic toll. For a nursing female Canada lynx, the calculus of survival is measured in calories. She has not hunted in 3 days. To stay and provide warmth risks starvation. To leave risks exposing her kittens to the freezing temperatures. Her oversized, heavily furred paws function like natural snowshoes, allowing her to glide over deep drifts that would completely trap heavier predators. Hares maintain a complex network of hardened escape tunnels beneath the snowpack. These narrow corridors provide instant refuge from predators too large to follow. Every footfall is a calculated risk. A single snapping twig will travel for hundreds of yards in the freezing air, triggering an instant escape. She is tracked entirely by sound for over an hour. Now, the target is visible. In the deep snow of Yellowstone, a lynx cannot sustain a long pursuit. The hunt relies entirely on a single, flawless, explosive ambush. The catch provides essential calories for her kittens, but it also becomes a physical anchor, slowing her pace and leaving a highly visible trail. The geothermal activity beneath the ridge creates a thawed corridor. It is a natural highway that requires far less energy to travel, but it is used by everyone. Every instinct urges her to flee immediately, but abandoning the only food she has secured in days is a devastating choice for a nursing mother. The wind shift carries the unmistakable scent of a fresh kill, and the predator that made it. To stay on the ridge is a death sentence. Her only defense is to weaponize the environment against her pursuers. Survival in extreme conditions often demands brutal calculation. To save herself, she must forfeit her kitten's only meal. The wolves cannot climb, but the dropped prey provides an immediate, zero-energy reward, successfully breaking their predatory focus. A single snowshoe hare offers barely enough calories to sustain one wolf. Divided among two, it provides only a fleeting surge of energy against the plummeting temperature. Even as the predators depart, she remains completely motionless. Descending too soon could invite a fatal ambush in the deep powder. The hunt was flawless, but the brutal reality of Yellowstone's hierarchy has erased her success. She must return to her den empty-handed. Exhaustion impairs judgment. A misstep into freezing water now would ensure severe hypothermia long before she reaches the den. Drawn by the faint scent of vulnerability, a wolverine has arrived. It is a relentless alpine scavenger equipped with bone-crushing jaws, capable of killing prey much larger than itself. For a solitary scavenger, an easy meal is never worth a debilitating injury. The high ground gives the lynx a distinct tactical advantage. She has protected her den, but the original crisis remains unsolved. Her kittens are dangerously hypothermic. Without the calories from a kill, her only remaining resource is her own body heat. She has sacrificed her own caloric reserves to keep them alive through the day. But warmth alone cannot sustain them for another day. The deep freeze has transformed the soft powder into a solid ice crust, radically altering the tactical landscape and allowing her to travel without expending massive energy. Beneath the ice lies the subnivean zone, a hidden network of tunnels where rodents move entirely undetected by sight, but betrayed by the faint vibrations of their footsteps. A single vole provides barely a mouthful of energy. It is useless for her starving kittens, but it grants the mother the vital stamina required to resume the true hunt. Elevated above the brittle ice, the fallen timber creates a silent highway, perfectly masking her approach. Deep in the freeze, thermal vents melt the snowpack, drawing herbivores to the only exposed forage in the forest. Prey in Yellowstone survive on a hair-trigger response to the slightest environmental anomaly. The explosive force of her sprint shatters the delicate crust, instantly draining her momentum and advantage. A kill secures her family's survival, but the scent of fresh blood immediately attracts the valley's larger predators. A 10-pound snowshoe hare represents a massive physical burden, requiring a dangerous expenditure of her remaining energy to transport it back to the high ground. Negotiating steep, frost-covered granite with a compromised center of gravity dramatically increases the risk of a fatal fall. Before entering the vulnerable confines of the den, she must verify the perimeter remains clear of the wolverine's scent. For the hypothermic kittens, the sudden arrival of fresh protein is the absolute difference between survival and starvation. With her offspring secure, she must finally replenish her own exhausted reserves, because a starving mother cannot hunt tomorrow. The environment is a relentless adversary. As the deadly cold returns, her own body becomes the final barrier between life and freezing. To survive in the frozen heart of Yellowstone requires more than physical adaptation. It demands an unbreakable will to endure, as the balance of life and death is fought anew every single day.